What's up, people? DK with my campaign that's still under work. Impending Doom here. We're on mission 4 this time, or Agrovak 2. Into the fray. Join Agrovak as he finds clues regarding the erratic behaviors of Pharaoh Zerg and the mysterious temple's presence. Prior to Elzar's encounter with Puffington, Agrovak orders Puffington to meet him outside of the Terran base. So it's a direct continuation from Agrovak 1 into the fray. Where is that Terran? Does it take that long to assemble some people of his? You have come at last, Terran. You made us wait long enough. I'm sorry. I really apologize. My men's morale dropped a bit after getting devastated by the wild Zerg just now. Pathetic. If you're all prepared, let us get a move on. Let us go, Executor. Wait up! Where are we even going? Hey! Alright, so nothing revealed yet. Boost up the game speed here. While the Executor and I were on our way to your encampment, we passed by this path here. There should be another temple site if we continue this direction. Okay, so why am I here then? Watch how you speak to me, Terran. I brought you along so you do not become food for the Zerg if they happen to attack your encampment again. Well then. So, why are we just standing here? Aren't we going to keep going? Terran, are you testing my patience? Oh no! I apologize. What did you see? The temple wall stretches for miles ahead. As is the same with the west side. Then there is no choice but to go inside that temple site. Come, Executor. You too, Terran. So we got some tal'darim and the traders here. Before we go inside, I'll give you sound advice to you, Terrans. Never get in our way when we are engaged in combat. Are you implying we're gonna be fighting something inside there? Hey! Stay quiet! You'll find out soon enough. Sorry to interrupt, but Major, we're getting a distress call from base. What? A distress call? What is it now? There are more Zerg popping out of the ground like moles there right now. What should we do? Agrovak! Executor! Looks like I will be joining you after all. My men need me right now back at base. Please understand. In the first place, I brought you so you would be safe from those Zerg. However, if the Executor agrees with you, then I'll let you go. Executor! I apologize for wasting your time yet again. Right now, I must go back to my base to guide my men there away from danger. And you, as the Executor, says yes. Thank you, Executor. I'll establish another base to safely collect more terrazine in the area. You three follow me back to base. Now let us go inside the temple. You, Terrans, will follow the Executor's command. Yes, sir. We march into the temple, and this map, by the way, design is from Agrovak 1 map. These pillars indicate this is the entrance of the temple. Warning. Once you enter that temple zone, I will not be able to track your movements due to psionic barriers surrounding that location. Psionic barriers? I was right for us to investigate this area. Just wait until we are finished here, mothership. As you will. Okay, so the mission starts here. Investigate the temple. Agrovak must survive. We don't get our skills yet, but that's for later. And it's really been a while since I last played this. I did finalize this map, so ever since that I haven't played. It's been a while. Is this what you're referring to? What did I say when we are engaging in combat? Watch your step, Executor. So this is like a series of micro mission here. We're gonna right now okay, hold that thought real quick. It is no surprise that there is terrorism even inside this forsaken temple. I will collect that myself, Executor. So in order to collect the terrorism, you have to bring Agrovak near it. So right now this stage right now we're kind of entering the temple, and we're gonna be going inside the temple shortly. And I also made this map such that I made it such that if you're able to collect all the terrorism in this map with Agrovak, then you get to see some kind of new cinematic ending credit. Alright, let's lead our blood hunters here because they're invisible. So in case you're wondering, who the heck, what are these blood hunters? They're just basically the tal'darim Dark Templar unit that is shown in Legacy of the Void. Let us continue forward deeper into the temple. We may find clues regarding the Zerg around here. Okay, and now they're going inside the temple a few minutes later. And there's also a boss fight here. Proceed slowly, Executor. The inner part of this temple may house more Zerg within the darkness.
Standing by.
And we lost our fighter. Keeping our medics alive is crucial.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I'm waiting.
Our Terran units are only one more upgraded, but our tal'darim Protoss units are 2-2. And we want to bring Agrovak there because there's a terrorism. I'm gonna showcase the bonus cinematic towards the end. So I'm gonna collect all the terrorism here with Agrovak. Okay, maybe it's later on. It's been a while since I played this. This beacon may allow us passage to the next hallway. So basically what that means is, and as you saw the note there, only Agrovak can use the beacon, and now by turning that beacon on, we're able to teleport to the next area. Or not teleport, but open the door, which is here. This is the door. And we're gonna lead with our Dark Templar first. Then with Agrovak. Then with the Zealots. Because of those Zerg units. And then bring all the rest of the units.
Have engaged the enemy.
Alright. And there's a terrorism there. And over here is where I incorporated like a bound type of objectives. Like a bound type of micro action here. So you see these explosions that's spawned by this doodad here. If even if our hero touches the explosion, Agrovak's dead. More terrorism, more for us, and we instantly lose the mission here. So we gotta be very careful and do some kind of save. And there is more to this trap later on. And you wanna generally move your units like slowly, like one by one, preferably, unless you're confident enough. Okay, let's wait for these 3 units. StarCraft 1 padding here, guys. Alright. Let's lead the way here. And save again. So the estimated gameplay time for this map, I went for around 40 to 50 minutes. And it does happen like that. Unless you try to speedrun this, which can be achieved. Not that hard, to be honest. So our mission objectives, as you see, we're still investigating the temple and collecting some terrorism along the way. And this is the reason why we have medics here to heal our zealots. If our dragoons take health damage, or they can't get healed because they're mechanical on the outside. That's right. And here's another passageway. We're gonna generally lead with the Dark Templar first. See, this is what. But if you're playing this for the first time, you obviously not know. So, but since I'm the map maker, of course I know what to expect. All right. And I made the trigger so that once you enter this room here, the units will auto attack to here, so they don't get clumsy and whatnot. Okay, and then if I remember correctly, I placed the lurker here somewhere, so yeah, see, 3 lurkers, guys, 3 lurkers.
I long for combat, thus I serve. Honor guide me.
There you go. And in order to speedrun, you just go over here, but since I am collecting all the terrorism with Agrovak, I'll have to venture down here. But of course, if you're playing this for the first time, you don't know, so you'll try to explore every nooks and cranny of this temple. It's like a puzzle, if you will. And you see this spike trap? This is another trap here, kind of similar to how I did with the explosion trap somewhere here. And it periodically sends lurker spawns like this, which also affects the Zerg units that just die right now. So if you bait like this, see, look at it, they're taking damage. Like so. And we want to time ourselves. Like right now. I'm only gonna bring an Agrovak here because we're gonna return back anyway, so these units can go back over here. Another passageway. And here's another carry for Agrovak. Okay, he doesn't say any line for this, he's just collecting terrorism here. So far we collected 3 terrorism. There's also another trap here, by the way. So we're just gonna move quick this. Okay, Agrovak took like 1 health damage, that's fine. And here's another explosion trap here. And in order to not take any damage, we wanna send the ultra like this, like that, and instantly dead. But this also happens to all of our units, so we gotta be careful here and save. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, there we go. You want to bring up the other units? Okay. Dragoons are fast,
Did
so they're
someone
fine.
engage me? Where does
It's
this
just the
hurt?
medics that will have the hard time. Like so?
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
State the nature of your medical emergency. I'm on the job. Stat. I'm
Alright,
on
let's
the
go,
job.
go, go, medic.
On
There we go. Okay, let's save again and bring our units. We're inside another room here, chamber if you will. There's a beacon, but we see another stuff hidden here. What is the meaning of this? You must be Agrovak. Explain yourself, Terran. Why are you here? Major Puffington selected 2 groups of 15 to explore farther out the jungle for terrazine. My group ventured inside this temple only to be separated by the Zerg and stranded due to the temple's death traps. How long have you been here, Terran? I'm not sure. I'll say maybe a day or so. There aren't any Zerg when we first got here. Indeed. You may follow us along and help us investigate this temple. Okay, so that means these poor guys that are trying to find terrazine had to seek refuge inside this temple. And now they've been stuck here for a day or two. Okay, now let's go deeper into the temple. Let us proceed underground. This temple certainly piqued my curiosity. Okay, and then another transition going on here. A moment later. It is dark here. Be wary of the movements, all of you. And I made the terrain such that, like, you see this fog here, like, previously we could just see all the terrain fine and dandy, but this time I made it more dark. And that's achievable by placing higher tier terrain design, which is what I did. Archons? No, they are not Protoss. They must be this temple's guardians. Kill them all in our way. And now we get to see some Protoss, fake Protoss units. Keeper here. 150 HP, 14 damage, pretty weak. No shield. And there's more traps here, and that's for Agrovak to go. Okay, Agrovak, he's gonna take some damage. Oh crap, not the medic. That was close. Because only Agrovak, only our hero here can activate the beacon, so he has to go here. Another beacon. It appears to be the way to the room in the western corridor. Okay, and here comes more keeper units here, which killed our poor marine. Okay, so since Agrovak said that the western side got open, we're on a venture there. This is more like a puzzle area right now, with some kind of, traps and whatnot. And at the moment, we don't know what these units are, so it's like a mystery thing that I went with.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Yes. I'm wrong. Yes. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, and then one thing I forgot to mention, these keeper units, they can see our blood hunters, even though our blood hunters are invisible. So they're detectors, like that's what I set up. So you can't just cheese your way through now with the blood hunters, unlike the Zerg area. Anyway, we're gonna keep saving here. Wait, we gotta be careful here again. This thing is shooting some explosions again. And more beacon. Explosion tracks have been deactivated according to this beacon's log. And now there's no more explosions.
Yes.
And to be honest, there's like another explosion here which prevents you from going, but it's been deactivated now.
Yes.
And look at this fire orb. If you touch this, your units get killed instantaneously. So we don't want to touch that yet. We don't want to go there yet. That means we gotta trek ourselves all the way to the right. You can either go to the left, but there's also another blockage here, so we don't want to go there yet. That's for the later portion of the map. Now we just make ourselves another long way here, and in the meantime, there's more keepers coming out. This is just to make sure that the it's challenging and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure if I put a loop trigger or not, but I think that's what I did. Anyway, we're still not even like halfway done yet, guys.
Very well.
Anyway, we're continuing the exploration here.
Yes.
Okay, I think, and then it was around here that I put like some kind of explosion barrier which prevents the player from advancing forward, and that's why you have to touch this beacon as Agrovak. All right, here we get more units now, more abandoned turn units.
Did someone page me?
So this is kind of like a callback to the 6th mission of the Protoss original campaign, which I really liked, by the way. But instead of using installation, I used the jungle tile set. Okay, now that we're able to pass here,
I'm all over it.
you gotta be sure. And there's yeah, this, you see this is where the explosions happen, but since we deactivated it, we can't just pass through. And this is where we want to get the terrorisms here. We don't need to come here, but there's a very strange dude standing in the corner, so you want to converse with him. Okay, we collected 3 terrorisms. What? A Protoss? Explain yourself at once. I'm one of the few followers of Wivelox the Resplendent. Wivelox. Your ignorance is expected due to your young age. You dare call me inexperienced when I have lived over 5 centuries? Still far from experienced. Then explain the purpose of your presence here. I am here to warn you of your collections of this temple's gifts. Collections of... Ah, you mean the terrorism. While I do know why you collect the breath of creations, you must show restraints to your never-ending thinking. I am not here to listen to your lecture, old one. Unfortunately for you, we are scavengers. Whatever items we find, we'll take. If you intend to get in our way, we will not hesitate to kill you just as we did to the Guardians here. I have warned you, young ones. You may proceed onward. Okay, it's just some dialogue here. This temple continues to pique my interest. Do you not agree, Executor? And if we touch, Agrovak with the fire orbs, we're dead. And there's more keeper units here. Alright, let's continue. And this is the part I was talking about. There are a bunch of explosions here, but we deactivated earlier, so we don't need to worry about it too much. Whoa, careful there. Another beacon that grants passage to another room somewhere. It is strange, though. We have not encountered any Zerg here.
Yes. Zerg.
Alright, so this is the part where it gets really, really nasty. And we only need blood hunters here. And now that you see these fire orbs, if any units touch this, it's instantly incinerated. So we gotta be careful.
Yes.
Want to bring these blood hunters to our escort, and we're gonna traverse the right first. And in the meantime, they're gonna keep sending some units here to be a pain in the butt.
Instructions.
Finally. Standing by.
But that's what ifs.
Yes.
We have our
Where
medics.
does it hurt?
We still didn't lose any Protoss units, so we're fine. And you wanna just do a lot of saves, cause even I get wrecked here.
Waiting for fire.
Okay, if my memory remembers correctly, we don't need to bring our blood hunters to this side, but we want to bring Agrovak here. We want to get some momentum. Alright, so this is the reason we save, guys. Even I get wrecked here when I'm the map maker of this particular mission. Alright, he's gonna die. That was close. We wanna gain some speed here, and then go like this. And the reason why I'm not going up here is because there's a terrazine that we can collect towards the end of this hallway, right there. And you don't need to do this, by the way, but I'm just doing it so it will trigger the end scene. Okay, we collected that, and we want to go up here. Agrovak can handle all this by himself.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
He will take some damage, but he's fine. Okay, this is another hard one. We're gonna squeeze our hero here, but padding can be rough. So I gotta constantly save. Okay, like this. There's more keepers. Oh crap. Oh, right. I have to go to the left side first. Oh my god, I forgot. So that mysterious contraption, it won't be turned off until we access another beacon. Okay, so I made a mistake here, guys. I was supposed to go to the left side first. So, which is what I will do right now. Gain some momentum here. Smooth like this. Okay. Oh no, not like this, Agrovak. Why? I should have saved. Okay, get that speed momentum. Alright, let's save here. Actually, let's go to the bottom area first. Oh gosh, if you right click this by accident, then it will stop Agrovak from pacing himself, so you don't want to do that. Okay, so we gotta go to the left side first. So then we have to go all the way to the right side again. And here comes more keepers here. And this is why we brought our blood hunter escorts. Although
I'm waiting.
gotta be careful here, there are some fire orbs. Idle fire orbs that if you touch, we're dead.
I'm waiting.
So again, this is like I got this idea from you see this observer, guys, that invisible observer. If you touch that, you're dead too. So just another type of bound esque map that I really enjoyed, like for use map setting modes and whatnot.
Very well.
All right, let's be careful. And as you can see, there are like some fog here. That's really, kind of, limiting our vision here. And if you touch that, we're dead. So gotta be careful. Okay, want to bait that keeper just a little bit more.
Yes.
You don't want to touch this.
So be it. Am I
Alright, let's go with Agrovak. It's a journey, it's a long journey. The rest of our units are waiting. Oh, and you saw that right there, guys? We almost lost 2 blood on this for nothing. And this is why I set up that vision stuff like this. Alright, let's get that beacon here. This beacon has deactivated some death traps. Let us proceed, Executor. So what does that mean? That photon cannon that we saw earlier is no longer functional. Oh, what is wrong with this blood hunter? Okay. You see that observer coming, patrolling back and forth. Want to be careful with that.
So be it. Very well.
Alright.
For iron. Very well.
Alright, let's trek. Just stick to the wall, guys.
Very well.
And be careful of this right here. I did this deliberately so that, you know, you might like just misclick yourself to death like that. So vision again is very important here.
I'm waiting.
You gotta really take your time with this and, you know, constantly save. We're gonna be saving a lot later on too, when we get to the boss stage.
I'm waiting.
Oh, and Agrovak can like squeeze through here. And here comes more random keeper that's being a nuisance. But yeah, we should be fine now.
Yes.
Okay, now we need to use Agrovak only to the right side. We Blood Hunters did their job. Okay, now we have to make ourselves all the way to the right side again. And past these fire orbs. Okay, we lost our speed there. We're gonna get some velocity here running. Okay, he's gonna die. Okay, right now that's good. Again, this is all control, guys. Okay, we're gonna save here again. It's like a temple of doom here, guys. Alright, see, this is why I save. Because pathing can be a bit tricky here. Okay, right here. You see, that's the death cannon that killed Agrovak earlier, but now it's unpowered. Deactivated. Because we went to this beacon all the way over there. And over here, we gotta be careful. Look at this. And our vision is limited here. That thing patrols, so we gotta be careful. Maybe come through here. Okay, it's patrolling again. And go to the beacon ASAP. This beacon is the final key to the entrance of the main room located in the center. It is about time we find out what awaits us inside there. Be prepared for anything, Executor. Okay, so that's the final beacon.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Comes more keepers.
I'm waiting. Transmit. I'm waiting. Zanashwina.
Okay, let's be careful. Let's save again. We lost the ghost recklessly, but that's fine. Okay. Run, 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 run! Can you make it, Agrovak? No, you can't. Okay. Sweet. Wait for the ward. Okay, let's go. Okay. We'll be fine. Okay.
Need medical attention?
Just gotta save again here, which is a bit of a problem. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Okay. Actually, let's save here. Okay. And now we can go all the way over here. Now that Agrovak, touched all the beacons. Oh gosh, that was close. Okay, there we go. Just gotta pass this fire orb and we are home free. No animals were harmed during the filming of this video. Alright, now let's send all our units.
I long for combat.
Here comes more keepers here. Our ghosts don't have energy, by the way. Although they do have cloak and lockdown. It's just this temple is neutralizing their psionic powers or whatever, yada yada yada. That's what I went for.
Need medical attention?
More keepers, not that surprising. They might flank us from the backside too. But since Agrovak is so slow, just leave him, just leave him in the dust. Okay, now and then this place should be open now. See right there. And Agrovak once again needs to go there. If you want to collect all the terrorism, of course. So that's what we'll do. This is the lurker spike, so he can't take damage from this. Doesn't really matter. Right there. More Terrans with Terzi. I'm surprised they made it this far. Oh crap. That was close. Okay. Here they come again. I never said this was easy, guys. As for these units, they can make it. You can time it like this. So I'm just using the create trigger function to have those keepers like pop up out of nowhere like this. So we gotta be careful with the spikes here. Oh gosh, that Marine almost got himself killed. Alright, I think one of the keepers just died from the lurker spike just now. That's fine. And in case you wonder how I made this, how I'm able to do this, I just have two computers attacking, have this one computer attack this primary target, go into it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Alright, we did it. More units. We rescued more units, guys. And over here, we don't need to guide all our units through this, because I made it so that if you only bring Agrovak to the very right side over here, then all the units will be, instantly like teleport there. So you don't need to bring all the units one by one. And as you can see, that another terrorism there. You don't need to get this, but it's optional. But I'm gonna just do it to show the extra end scene credit. Oh, and look, it's that guy we saw earlier. You haven't made it this far. You! Are you here to stop us from venturing forth? No. I will let you continue your path to the temple's chamber. However, you must allow me to accompany you. And why should we let you do so? Because only I can activate the warp gate that continues beyond the chamber ahead. Warp gate? Are you implying there is more area to cover once we get to that main room? You are still naive if you believe your investigation ends here, young one. Do not be a liability for us, old one. The executor and I will let you join us for this brief moment. A wise decision. The old Templar must survive. And here comes the boss battle, guys. Yeesh. This room is rather huge. This used to be Wivelox's personal bedroom. Now it is but a distant memory. Who is this Wivelox you speak of? Oh God. God! A greater being that descended upon me and guided my brethren and I to wisdom. So where is this Wivelox, your god? He has long returned back to his original residence. I am becoming more confused with your rambling, old one. Tell me, why do you still serve this Wivelox when it is clear he abandoned you? Because he will return one day, whether it is tomorrow or a millennia later. It is my responsibility to oversee his temple with great forbearance. Then why do you let us pass through this temple? If this temple belongs to your god, you should not be pleased with our presence here. I am merely his follower, young one. I do not possess the strength to repel you out if I wanted to. Then do explain what that thing over there is. That is this chamber's custodian. It guards the warp gate, which leads even deeper to the temple. That custodian is blocking the way to the warp gate. Yes. The Zerg's recent presence on the upper level of the temple caused the custodian to be active. Can you not deactivate that crude contraption? No. Once it activates, nothing but Wivelox himself can pass through that warp gate. You must destroy the custodian in order to move forward. Destroy? That will be done. Just do not get in our way, old one. Here goes the boss battle. Da, 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 da. It appears the custodian set up a barrier to prevent us from escaping. Very unusual. No matter. It is about time I put my abilities into use again. Spawning a drone fully heals Agrovak's health. Spawning a Zerg kills anything near Agrovak's area. Not friendly fire. Boss units are unaffected by Agrovak's AoE blast. Press escape to skip this reminder. Alright. And that thing periodically sends some kind of explosions, so we gotta be careful. Like this, fire orb to Agrovak. And this kind of explosion too. If you touch that, then you instantly die. And there is a Terezi hiding there, so we gotta go there. Now is not the time for your collection.
Fired up.
Bonus scene activated for collecting all 13 Terezi. Oh gosh, it's coming to our way. Alright, R7 just died because it touched the fire orb. That's unfortunate. And this thing has like 10,000 HP, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, not 10,000, that's like 20 something thousand. And it does periodically, you know, send the keepers. Oh gosh, I misclicked. I can use our spell to kill the keepers instantly. Oh crap it. Okay, my Templar was too close to the boss. Okay. Gosh, it's been a while since I played this. I gotta be very careful. And just, yeah. Okay, we can escape this.
Finally.
Oh no. It killed my... It killed the medic. It's fine. I think I can manage.
Good to go. Give me something to shoot.
So as you see, that explosion just killed the keeper, but it doesn't automatically kill the custodian.
Jacked up and good to go. Want to turn the leaves.
Oh crap! I forgot that. Oh, let's be careful. That explosion can really get us into trouble.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Need medical attention?
So the Reaver boss, the custodian, does give us a warning when the fire orb is coming, but it doesn't give us this warning. So you don't want to be too close to this custodian. Oh gosh, it killed the Marine. Okay, it's almost time. Our medic's running out of energy though. Okay, be careful with the explosion here. Focus fire the fire orb. Oh gosh, this gotta be a tough one. And this is a water fountain, by the way. Our Marines are actually... Oh, it killed the Blood Hunter. Not like this! Oh no, it didn't hit that many custodians. And by the way, I made an invisible wall there that blocks the units from going into the temple. Oh crap. I screwed up, guys. I think I have to restart this. Yeah, I gotta restart this. There's no way I can beat this. Oh. Oh gosh. Alright, I gotta restart this, guys. The exploding observer killed all my units. No, I didn't say it was easy. It is a boss battle, so.
Pay attention. Let's move. Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go.
Oh, careful. Gotta avoid the explosion there. Oh crap, it touched Agrovak. That was unfortunate. Alright. It's unfortunate I lost my medic, but what I have to do. Let's save again. I didn't use death counter by the way, so it's gonna be a bit challenging every time I move back because it's gonna summon that exploding observers and the Reaver bleeping sound. Yeah, that sound.
I heed thy call.
You can't focus fire this.
Jacked up and good to go.
It shall be done.
Jacked up and
Where
good to
does
go.
it hurt?
Standing by.
Right away.
Alright, I'm gonna save here. Got a cycle save actually.
Where does it hurt?
You gotta be careful with the old Templar. Wow, it sniped my hero, guys. It has 0 armor and it has this, it didn't really put a lot of HP so that the player will have a tough time. Oh, it didn't hit the explode. Okay, it didn't hit the keepers here. Bro, we did collect all terrorism, so it's gonna show the ending cinematic. Oh crap, I didn't see the old Templar. Wow. There we go. Let's be careful.
Let's move. Rock and roll. Commander. Commander, rock and roll.
As I do. Instructions. My plan is set.
Oh god. Oh no, oh no, DK, you're not supposed to play like this.
It shall be done.
Commander, standing
Alright, keep saving here. Just gotta be careful with the Corsair explosion. And yeah, that's what I You can also use heal with our Agrovak. Okay, careful with the... Our units are slowly thinning out. Alright, here come more keepers here. Alright, it's almost time, it's almost time. Okay, focus fire this. Alright, heal Agrovak. Okay, that's fine.
Commander.
Our medics lost all energy. We're gonna put the Agrovak here so the keepers are, you know, kind of focusing on Agrovak here. Wow, that was close. Our old temple almost died. And we're losing energy on Agrovak here. Alright, I'm gonna save now. Okay, I think we did. Whoa, that took a while. Kind of what I was going for with the boss battle. Whoa, look at that, trying to snipe. I must admit, I believe you to betray us during all that commotion. No. I am merely here so that you may continue to your next location. Now then, let us move to the warp gate.
I heed thy call.
So that means, you know, bring your units to the warp gate. Yeesh, that was like a 10-minute boss battle or something, 10 or 15 minutes.
Need medical attention?
It has been over a century since I last activated one of Livelox's warp gates. Yes, this warp gate is now fully functional again. This is where we part ways, young ones. You are not following us. I intended to do so, but ultimately my place belongs here. In the first place, we have come here to investigate the Zerg. Now we are here venturing inside this mysterious temple. Such is one of the variables of life, young one. Then farewell, old one. You have my gratitude for opening this warp gate. My final request is for you to discontinue your collection of the temple's gifts. Very well, old one. And that's how the map ends, but since we collected the terrazines, all terrazines in this map, it goes to the this. Shortly after, Elzar and Puffington flee deeper into the same temple away from the Zerg. Elzar 1, Mission 3. The temple's barrier did not hold long enough. Faster, to the temple. My men are already at the entrance to the temple. You should hurry too, Protoss. Do not worry about me, Tyrann. You shall join me very soon. Fall back, my brethren. And that concludes this. Oh, that took a while. That was some challenge, even if I say so myself. Yep. So that little end credit, by the way, only happens if you collect all the terrorism. And yeah. And that's basically what happens when, you know, all the units in Mission 3 like got inside, you know, the temple, and the Zerg are following them. So yeah, you can expect what's gonna happen to them. But the next subsequent mission is gonna be focusing on Yarrow, so look forward to that. There's also another boss fight for that, but oh gosh, I am done, guys. Anyway, DK signing off for tonight.